Yo, what's going on guys? Winners2K back on NBA 2K22 My Team. This video I'm going to show you guys the best filters to use for the new packs that we got today. So go ahead and like this video right now, subscribe to the channel. If you are new, go ahead and put any snipe filter down below to help out me, help out others, but I'm going to share with you guys at least the filters that I'm using. I've got a really good one I want to share with you as well. Now, obviously Dark Matter Zion Williamson is the big hit. If you could snipe him, obviously that's fantastic, but we do have snipe filters for the Opals, pink diamonds, etc. Starting it off though, if we go over to the Dark Matter filter, as far as I know it hasn't changed. We'll quickly have a quick look. Is there a Dark Matter for 100k? No, of course not. So there are no Dark Matters for 100,000 MT by it now. Westbrook pops up, of course, so just sitting on that filter is fine. Yeah, I mean, obviously we got Shaq's popping up, who has definitely, you might even see a Shaq pop up for a snipe, honestly. I have heard he is common in the vault, so Kobe, and not so much. He's still selling for around the 300k mark, so the triple double boards have been rough, but yeah, man, there's a lot of Shaqs. You are definitely going to be seeing Shaqs on the auction house, but I gotta say, man, I would not even bother trying to snipe a Shaq for 100k. It does not look worth it, but they're kind of selling for cheap, man. I might even try and see if I can get a bid snipe. That might be the move, honestly. Try and get a bid snipe on one of these Shaqs right here for the low. But I would not recommend pulling the trigger on a Shaq. Yeah, they're definitely going to be popping up for 100k. He's lost a crazy amount of value from the triple threat vault, him being a triple threat vault, so I would consider him the same as Russell Westbrook. Not worth it unless you see him for 80k, maybe 90k if you want to risk it, but it looks like he's selling for about 105k, so personally, I would not be going for Shaquille O'Neal cards. Anything else besides Shaq's and Westbrook's, definitely pull the trigger on. With these new packs being out, hopefully a high flow of packs are being opened, which means hopefully a couple of Zion Williamsons are getting chucked up for 100k buy it now, and that would be huge. So next we have the Galaxy Opal with the new meta cards. So there's Oscar, Scottie Barnes, and Manu Ginobili. Now, Scottie Barnes is over 100k still, so he's not gonna pop up that much, but we want to find the cheapest Opal, which, is it Oscar? Is he cheaper than Manu Ginobili? So here we are, the cheapest Oscar is 44k. We might run this filter at 35,000 MT. I think that's pretty good. So you want to run Galaxy Opal with the new meta cards, minimum 30, maximum 35. And then anything that pops up, Oscar, Manu Ginobili, and if you're lucky enough, a Scottie Barnes, definitely pull the trigger. No matter what pops up out of those three Opals, you definitely want to buy either one of those, because yeah, those are huge. Opals, I can definitely guarantee Manu Ginobili cards and Oscar Robertson cards are definitely popping up for the cheap quite often. Scottie Barnes definitely is a lot more rare. You may, if you want to search specifically, you know, for a Scottie pickup. So Scottie Barnes is actually a buy now as well. The one we saw on the auction that is about to run out just has some extra badges or something like that, because I saw one selling for a crazy amount. Where did it go? It was like 200 something thousand MT. It might have already sold, honestly, but if you want to snipe a Scottie card, you're gonna have to change the filter if you want to give yourself a better chance at picking him up, because he is so much more expensive than Oscar and Manu Ginobili. So find the cheapest one. He's still just under 100k. He's about that, I think 90k. Yeah, so he's sort of around the 87,000 mark. So cheapest Scottie right here, we got one for 89,000. Man, these Opals are so cheap. I would probably put this filter down at about the 75,000 mark. So you know for a fact that if a Scottie pops up, then you definitely pull the trigger on that. And because he's a buy it now, if a card's a buy it now, there is a much better chance that they're going to pop up for cheaper. You know, like there's a better chance that you're going to get a Scottie Barnes card for under 70k than you're going to get a Zion Williamson for 100k buy it now. You know, people are looking to sell cards quick. If they want some quick MT, they might just chuck up a card that's stupidly cheap just so they can get the MT quickly. So that's when you can scoop in. If you can get a Scottie for 70k and under, resell that for nearly 90. That is some good profit. Or if you just want this card and you're like, nah, I don't want to pay full price, I'm trying to get me a little bit of a bargain, definitely at least sit on this filter for like 30 minutes, because you could save yourself 20k MT. And in my opinion, in my budget professional opinion, that's worth it for sure. So, but yeah, if you want specifically Scottie Barnes, he has his own personal filter. But if you're just looking for cheap opals with the new meta cards, I would search, yeah, the opal filter. Now we're gonna move to my favorite filter that I've been using, and we're gonna filter Amethyst, and we're gonna find the new cards right here. They have some sneaky value, man, and yeah, that is when a cards like Amethyst and Rubies and stuff like that are sneaky high priced, like these cards are right here. Those are the filters where you make millions. Trust me, these cards are selling for about 4,500 each, and I will prove that because I have been on this filter. So here we go right here, listed for, yeah, so we've got 4.7, so we might drop this filter down to, might go like 3.7. And that's what I've been doing, is around the 3.5, 3.7. I've sat on this filter already, and bro, when I tell you they pop up for 1, 2, 3,000 MT all the time. I think I got one of the Trey cards for 500 MT, which was really good. People chuck these cards up people quick sell these. Like if someone pulls a pack and they get a duplicate JaVale McGee, they will just quick sell it. So people don't really know that these Amethysts have some hidden value, and I'll prove it to you right here because like I said, I've sat on this filter. Trey will pop up more, at least he did for me. And yeah, I've got these for 2,000 MT for all of them, sold them all for 4.5, so we're like doubling or even better, tripling our money with some of these pickups. So that is a really good, that is my favorite filter that came out today, is that Amethyst one. Definitely focus on that one if you're looking to make some consistent MT. You know, you're not looking for the one hit wonder, trying to pick up a Zion Williamson after sitting on the filter for 3 hours. In 3 hours, man, you might get a Zion Williamson. That's a big might. If a Zion pops up, you're competing with a hell of a lot of other people. But the Amethyst filter in 3 hours, I mean, if the filter's hot, man, you could get like 20 Amethysts could pop up. If you get 20 Amethysts for 2,000 MT, you know, you're spending between 1,000, 2,000 MT per card. So what's that? 10 to 20,000 MT total, listing them for 4,500. Yeah, like I said, man, you're doubling, nearly tripling your money with that. So I would definitely, if that's a good budget filter, if you're a budget player especially, you don't even have to be budget, honestly, because it's such a good filter. But if you are a budget player, that Amethyst filter is definitely the one you'll be focusing on. You only need a couple of thousand MT and you are golden, my guy. Now we have the pink diamond filter right here. The thing with the pink diamonds, this filter's a little tricky because they're not that expensive, honestly. You know, they're pretty cheap, like about 1,000 more expensive than what, they're about the same price as Amethyst. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. So this filter's really tough. But with saying that, because he's so cheap, you know, Chauncey Billups is definitely going to be popping up more often than Eddy Curry. So right here, see, like someone has listed well below the asking price at 3,500 when I've got for 3.8. Now it's not really worth the snipe because I wouldn't really consider it a snipe because you're not really going to make MT from that. If you're looking to pick up the card, yeah, it's a good deal, but I would want to be looking for the 3,000 MT filter. That's when you know you're definitely going to make some profit. Eddy Curry, if he pops up, that's huge. Eddy Curry is definitely selling for more than Chauncey Billups as far as I know. So yeah, anything pops up, Chauncey, Eddy, pull the trigger. Pretty good budget filter because these cards are so cheap. But the pink diamonds, they don't normally pop up for like 1,000. You know, it is tough to get a really good snipe on these pink diamonds. Profit margin ain't that good. Unfortunately, the profit margin on the pink diamonds aren't that good. The profit margin on the Amethyst filter, that is huge. That's why that is a really good filter, because the profit margin is really good, but pink diamond profit margin just ain't that good. But it is still a filter you can consider. And if you're looking to pick up, you know, like an Eddy Curry. Oh, there we go right there. Let's go. We just picked up Chauncey for 3,000 MT. Now, I think we can list him back for... So those for 3.5 haven't quite sold yet, but I feel like we can wait. One has sold. What are we going? Can we get an extra K? Oh, hold up. Hold up. Live on stream. Not on stream, sorry. I'm so used to streaming. I'm going to list him back up for 3.9, and he will definitely sell, but you know, that is going to pop up a lot. Again, profit margin isn't huge, but even if you just want to pick up this card because you're trying to get his XP done or something, sit on the filter, man. Like, get the card for cheaper, even if you're not worried about, yeah, just buying and selling. Buy him if you're trying to get his XP done, you know, get it for cheaper because you just save MT in the long run. That's what we do, we save MT, we're budget. I haven't actually taken a look at the diamond card prices. It's actually what I need to look up. I don't know what they're selling for, honestly, so let me see real quick. They're cheap. They're probably, honestly, probably the same type of filter you want to run as the pink diamond one, really, just about. So we've got a Brandon Jennings right here for 3,000. I mean, unless he pops up for really cheap. Oh, come on, give me that. Oh, yo, a Rudy popped up so quick right then. Yo, that was crazy. I'm gonna look up the actual price of what a Rudy is selling for. I mean, I don't know how consistent the diamonds are actually popping up, but Rudy's are not expensive by any means, but bro, that would have been a good pickup on stream. So he's still about 5,000. That would have been a huge dub, actually. So 4.5 for Rudy. So yeah, that's pretty good, actually. I think Brandon Jennings kind of ruins this filter. So he's selling for 4,500. Okay, so let's put that down to, I would probably rather try and pick up a Rudy. I wouldn't even bother trying to just do diamond cards. Just run the filter at a Rudy, because the profit margin is just so much better. Like, you might pick up a Brandon Jennings for what, maybe 2,000, selling for just over 2.5 or 3,000. It's not a huge profit margin, where if we can get a Rudy like for 2.5, like we just saw, resell it for nearly 5,000, 2,000 MT profit, that's really good. Now Chauncey Billups has sold. So what did we make? We made like 500 MT, so it's not a huge amount, but we made some MT. It definitely worked. If you want to make that big bucks, obviously you got to filter the Dark Matter, and yeah, Zion Williamson, it is possible that he can pop up on this filter. You know, I might sit on this filter for a little bit, see if I can get lucky, but I'm not trying to snipe right now. I'm just trying to share my filters with you guys.
12 seconds later.
No Zion's popped up for us, unfortunately, but I think I sat on that filter for like 5 minutes. But those are my filters for these new meta packs, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below any snipes that you managed to get over the weekend. I do appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you do like right now, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll catch you guys on the next upload. It's been witnessed.
Hey, shit's play, man, I had to switch it up. Yeah, might lose a few, ask me if I give a fuck. Hey, shit's play, man, I had to switch it up. Yeah, might lose a few, ask me if I give a fuck.